Is being famous a skill in that of itself? So not what it took to get famous, but actually dealing with fame.
Yes, actually, it is a skill. It's yes, it is a skill because it's like being famous. Man, I be eating and some random person will come over me and talking over my shoulder and stuff like that. Like if I have the hood mentality, then I'm like I'd be like, boy, get out my face. You know what I'm saying? And like, who is you? But because like I know who I am, I know that I'm famous. I know this person might be a fan of me. I gotta relax and be calm. So it's like, but dealing with that and dealing with random people, some people they could be disrespectful too. Hey, let me get a picture. Hey, take this picture. I don't gotta take no picture with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, say this, hey, say that. But it actually, but to be humble and just to go with the flow, and just cause a lot of people, some people could be nasty, like, but when you famous and be nice with a lot of people who you don't know, random, and just just that takes skill. You could be eating with family, you know what I'm saying? Anybody. I think that takes skill. You be like, man, that's a man with some good standards. Or woman. Yeah.
When it comes to being famous or fame, was that something you wanted when you grew up? When you were growing up?
Actually, yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be famous. When I was a kid, I looked at famous people, like to see people on TV and stuff like that. I thought like, whoa, what did they do to get there? Like, whoa, looked at them like almost like gods. Even though now I know they're not. They just regular people. You know what I'm saying? But when I was a kid, I looked up like, whoa, and I always thought thought that was meant for me.
Now that things aren't a dream anymore, or
Right.
dreaming, and you actually do become famous and have fame, is it what you thought it would be? Is it what you expected it to be?
Um,
From those days of growing up?
it's it's tricky, cause it's like it could be good, but then it could be bad too. It's like media, they could twist your name, paint however they want you to look, and you could be totally opposite on how the media can make you look however they want to make you to look. And if it's enough media blogs and stuff posted out there, people could believe it. Then now you gotta speak on stuff, you know, um, or it could be good, and people love you, uh, look out for you, show love, give you free stuff. It be a lot of times where I get free rentals, Lambos or whatever. So it could go both ways. The famous weird people could be following you, messaging you all type of stuff, just chilling, taking pictures on you on the sly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's tricky, but I wasn't prepared for that when I was 20, cause I got famous. I started getting famous at 20, and I really blew up at 21. So just having to go through that it's been a process. But at 25 right now, I feel like I'm prepared. I'm still being prepped, like character wise. Character wise, I believe I'm there, and but I feel like I'm going higher places. I feel like I believe God like got big things for me, and I had to go through the experience that to so I could like be prepared for when He take me there. Cause I wasn't ready for all that when I first started getting famous. I'm gonna be real with you, I wasn't ready for that. Like, boy, when I seen people talking bad about me and stuff, all on camera and stuff like that, boy, that don't hurt my feelings. Yeah, but
When it comes to the media and what you described as if enough people in the media post and get the word out about their narrative or how they see fit of you or
yeah.
a situation, is there any way to combat that?
I learned just to let that stuff go, because it's like you can speak on it, and that's just gonna make it worse. It's like you gonna speak on it, then that's gonna be over there. Oh, he responded. He just. It's like just I I just learned to leave it alone.
When it comes to being famous, when it comes to fame, no more for you? Or do you welcome more?
Um, if it's like, well, I don't live to like clout chase or like, honestly, I care how I put myself out there. So it's if it's really like not encouraging people or sharing my story or like motivation or like teaching people, then now I started boxing, so unless it's like unless I'm getting like some unless it's like fame for boxing, and I decided to start doing music again too. So I would I'm just yes, I will accept it more because this time I know that I'll be in a more positive light. Right.
Relatively speaking, do you wish you could live a normal life?
Honestly, to be real with you, I have. I wish that before. Um, like after like 2 years, after like a year or two of being Boonk gang, I'm like, I want to be a regular person again. When I first tried to change my name, I actually was like, I deleted all my social media and I tried to be a regular person for a minute, but it just didn't work because though I wasn't on social media no more or posting, in the real world, people still knew who I was. People still took pictures, wanted to talk. So I'm like, if I'm going to just be famous, then I might as well, show the people, try to fight against, put more of who I really am out there than the bad stuff that's out there. So I'm like, I got back on social media and I started telling people I changed and stuff like that. But it took a minute for people to really accept it. People started accepting it when I told people I was saved. So really, when I said I was saved, God did the work for me. Well, He did the hard part for me. I did my part by learning His word, learning who He was as my creator, and just sharing that, hey, I'm a believer in Jesus. And man, now people actually accept me for the person I'm growing, for the man I'm growing to be, and for the change that I've done. And that's the best part about it.
And just for clarification, you wanted to live a normal life a while ago. Were you speaking in past tense, or now at this point you wish you could live a normal life?
No, wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm cool. Now I've accepted where I'm at in life, what I have, because it's a gift. It's a gift. If I was normal, then um, like I said, because I got fame and I have a name, uh, a lot of stuff leaned more to my favor. If I was a regular person, it wouldn't be like that. So I wanted to, but now I don't. I love the position I'm in life.
And speaking of social media, care to share your latest social media screen names or handles?
Uh, my Instagram is Sir Gabbana. My Twitter is Sir Gabbana with 2 A's. Uh, it was spelled regular, but it's weird because when I deleted my social media accounts, uh, fans took my name and made accounts, so it took me a little minute to try to get my name back. But everything is Sir Gabbana. TikTok, Twitter, my YouTube is John Gabbana. My Instagram is Sir Gabbana.
And those are the only two social media platforms you are on currently?
Right now, my biggest one is TikTok and Instagram. Yeah,
Care to share your screen name or handle on TikTok?
Sir Gabbana.
No OnlyFans?
Nah, no OnlyFans.
What is your opinion on that platform?
Um, I, you know, no judgment to those who are making a living off that, but it's not something that I do. It's like only because when I think of OnlyFans, I automatically think of something negative. So I don't want people to. I don't want to be in that light. John Gabbana on OnlyFans, I thought he just got saved. So no matter if I'm preaching or whatever I'm doing on there, I don't want to be a part of it. But no judgment to those who are making a living off of it. That's how you live, you know. Just not for me.
And when it comes to public errands, do you still run public errands yourself?
All the time. Yeah, all the time.
Grocery store?
Grocery store, corner store. I still stay in the hood, so you know what I'm saying? Like, and I needed that. I literally need it because staying in LA, I was staying in all these nice areas, and I was staying and all that the LA style. I was living in the fantasy world in my head, but when I went back home, and lived with my uncle. He stayed in the hood, the same hood I grew up in. I needed to go back home and be reminded how it was growing up, where I come from, where I really come from, who I really am, to get back to my roots. Because I'm not no Californian. And that lifestyle was like transforming me into who I wasn't. Like I lost my whole identity out there. Came back home and got back right. So, but man, the corner store, grocery store, wherever, tire shop, ice cream, food, wherever, by myself.
Mall?
Mall, yup, mall, Walmart, Target, wherever.
And what part of the world are you referencing here when you say hood,
Hood.
uncle's house?
Oh, in Jacksonville, over there on the west side. Yeah, see, I got the west side tattooed on my neck.
Where?
Right here, west side. Yeah, I got a 904 tattooed on my stomach. Duval.
And for time reference, it's April 2022 now.
Mm-hmm.